Hello guys, so today we are going to deal with profit and loss sheet 2. So this is the profit and loss sheet 2 of Eliminate Minds. So there are overall 28 questions and we are going to solve each one of them. Okay. So the question says, question number 1 says, a dealer purchased an article for 3/4 of its list price and sold at 50% more than the list price. Find his gain percent. Now, so if the mark price is, the list price is same as mark price and it is listed at let's say MP, that's the mark price. So he purchased, so selling price is equal to 3/4 of mark price and sold this at 50% more than the list price. So that means he sold it at 50% more is 1.5 MP. So this is my, sorry, this he purchased at 3/4. So this is my cost price and this is the selling price. So what I will do, selling price by cost price. So 1.5 MP divided by 3/4 MP will give me what? This will give me 1.5 into 4 by 3. That is 1, 2, 2. That means selling price is times the cost price. That means the profit percentage is 100%. I'm again doing the same thing. Selling price by cost price as I have always told you. Okay guys, let's move to the next question. Question number 2 says that what price must an article cost rupees 475 47.5? The cost price is 47.5. Be marked so that after deducting 5% from the list price, it may result into a profit of 25%. So I need a profit of 25%. What I will do, I will multiply cost price with 1.25. So this is equal to the selling price. On the other hand, this is the mark price on which I have given a discount of 5%. So I will multiply it with 0.95. This will help me in giving the mark price. That's the answer, the final answer. Okay, so now the calculations are required. So this is 19/20. Right guys, this is 5/4. Now 4, 5. So mark price will be equal to how much? 25 into mark price will be equal to, so you can calculate to reach to the answer, which will be 25 into 47.5 divided by 19. So the answer will be 62.5. That's the mark price. That's the answer to the question. Okay guys, so I hope this is okay with each one of you. So let's move to question number 3 of the sheet. Question number 3 says a trader marked the price of a car 20% above the cost price. So mark price by cost price is equal to 1.2 and allowed the purchaser a discount of 5% on the mark price, thereby gained 8,400 rupees. No problems. So selling price is equal to, we allowed a discount of 5% also. So that means this 0.95. What I need to come and thereby gained 8,400 rupees. Okay. So what I can do at this point of time is I can still do the discount of 25% and 20% above the cost price. That's okay. So if I go about doing cost price is equal to mark price divided by 1.2, right? And if I do SP by CP, SP by CP, again I'm going with the profit percentage thing. So this will become MP into 2.95 divided by MP into 1 divided by 1.2. SP by CP is equal to 1.2 into 2.95. Right guys? So 1.2 into 2.95 will give me what? 1.14. That means 14% profit. So what is my cost price? So above the cost price, okay. So just a minute. So 20%. So 14% is the profit. Okay. So now 14% of the profit. That's okay. 14% of the profit is equal to 8,400 rupees. 14% of the profit. 14% profit means. So this is 14% of cost price. So 14% of cost price is equivalent to 8,400. So 100% of cost price, which is the cost price itself, will be equal to how much? 1, and this will be 6. So answer will be 60,000 rupees. I hope this is okay, guys. So let's move to the next question. Question number 4. A trader marked the price of the TV 30% above the cost price of the TV. Okay, again we will do the same thing. Mark price by cost price is equal to 1.3, and gave purchaser the discount of 10% on gaining the mark price. That I will do the similar thing. Mark price into 0.9. Mark price into 0.9. Just a second, guys. Mark price into 0.9 will be equal to the selling price. Again, I will try to achieve SP by CP. SP by CP will give me what? 0.9 into 1.3. 13 nines will be 1.17. That reflects 17% is the profit percentage. So 17% profit percentage is calculated on cost price. So 17% of cost price is equivalent to 340 rupees. So 100% of cost price, which is cost price itself, will be equal to how much? 17 to the. So the answer will be 2,000 rupees. Option B is the correct answer. I hope it's okay. So this is the medium sheet of profit and loss. We'll move to the third sheet also. That will be the difficult one. Okay. So we have already done the one sheet. So this says a man buys milk at a certain rate. A man buys milk at a certain rate per liter, and after adding water to it, sells the mixture at the same rate. Okay. So find in what ratio must he mix water so as to gain 20% of the outlay. No problem. So 100%, so 100 liters of milk is there. So if you want to attain 20% profit, add 20 liters of water. That will be your direct profit. So this is original milk, this is water. So the ratio will be 5:1. Correct answer is option A. Okay. So add as much water to 100 liters of milk, as much percentage that you want to gain from this. So always remember this thing. It's pretty simple, guys. Let's move to question number 6. It says a shopkeeper sells 2 articles at rupees 1,000 each. Okay, making a profit of 20% on the first and a loss of 20% on the second. Find the net profit or loss percentage. So selling price 1 is equal to 1,000 rupees. Selling price 2 is equal to 1,000 rupees. So sold both at the rate of 1,000 rupees. On 1, cost price 1 is attained. Selling price is attained by generating a profit, and selling cost price 2 is attained by incurring a loss. So this is my CP1 and CP2. My total CSP is equal to 2,000. All of you can see that. So what about the CP1? CP1 will be equal to 1,000 upon 1.2, which will be 5 by 6. That will be 833.33. This is my CP1. CP2 will be equal to 1,000 by 0.8, which will be 5 by 4. This will be 1250. 1250 is cost price 2, and this will become 2083.33. This is my selling total SSP. This is total cost price. So the net profit or loss is how much? This is 833, 83, 2083. So this is total loss. Loss is 83.33 divided by 2083.33. Approximately it seems to be 4%. Still calculated so that there is no error. So this will come down to 83.33 divided by 2083.33. 3.8 told you 4% is the answer. So that's the answer in this case. Let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 7. A dishonest dealer professes to sell his goods at cost price but still gets 20% profit by using a false weight. Now, guys, as in the last sheet, I have also told you that 20% profit is one thing and 20% corruption is another thing. So 20% corruption is another thing and 20% profit is another thing by using a false weight. By what does he substitute for a kg? So let's say he pretends to sell 1000 gram of certain thing, but he gives the customer only X gram, and each gram cost would be 1. So this is the actual cost price of him, and the profit is equal to 1000 minus X is equal to the profit. Let's calculate. So this is my profit, 1000 minus X divided by cost price, which is X into 100, is equal to, you need to generate 20% profit. So this is 20% profit. 1000 minus X upon X is equal to 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means how much? That will be 5000 minus 5x plus x, 1000 by x6 is equal to x is equal to 166.66. That means this will become 5000 by 6, which will become 83.1 by 3. The difference of these two is equal to 166 point something. So the correct answer is 83.1 by 3 grams. Is it okay, guys? I hope this is okay to each one of you. Right. So let's move to the question number 8. The owner of a furniture shop charges his customer 24% above the more than the cost price. Okay, no problem. That means what? SP is equals to CP into 1.24. If a customer paid rupees 8399 for a computer table, what was the cost price? So there's no problem. SP by CP, where SP is given as 8339 is equal to 1.24. So 8339 divided by 1.24 is going to be the money. Isn't it, guys? So this will be the answer. So 8339 divided by 1.24, 6725 is the correct answer. Yes. I hope it's okay, guys. So let's move to the next one. So this question says, a person purchased a TV set for rupees 16,000 and DVD for 6250. He sold both the items together. So 16,000 and 6250. He sold both of them. So 16,000 is one, 6250 is another, and he sold it together at 31150. So what's the profit? It's a pretty simple question, isn't it? So 31150 divided by 22250. So 311, again I'm doing the same thing, selling price by cost price. So this will become 1.4. 1.4 reflects that the profit percentage is 40%. Is this okay, guys? Next one, question number 10. So it says Ramu bought an old car for 42,000 and he spent 13,000 on repairs and sold it at 6490. It's a simple question. So total cost will become is 555,000, right? And he sold it at 6490. So 64900 divided by 55,000. So this will become how much? 649 divided by 550, which will be equal to 1.18, which reflects 18% profit. Is this okay, guys? In case of any doubt, please write that in the comment box. I will try to clarify that. Let's move to the next one. Question number 11. A trader sells 85 meters of cloth for rupees 8925 at a profit of 15 rupees 15 per meter of cloth. What is the cost price? So at a profit of 85 meters of cloth, okay. So his cost price is X plus 15 rupees is the profit that he is generating on each, and he sold 85 meters of cloth. The total money that he earned is 8925. So this is the cost price per meter, isn't it? So 8925 divided by 85 will give me 105. So X plus 15 is equal to 105. X is equal to 90. So 90 is the cost price for each meter of cloth. Is this okay? Question number 12. A shopkeeper loses 15% if he sells an article for rupees 102. So that means SP is 102. Cost price, this is equal to 0.85. What should be the selling price if he needs to gain 20% profit? So for that, reach to the cost price. Cost price is 102 divided by 0.85. Now you want to generate 20% profit on the new selling price, so multiply it with 1.2. So this will lead to the answer, isn't it? This is 100. So 17 5s, 17 6, isn't it? 620. So 144 is the correct answer. Correct, guys? So if an article is sold at 19% profit instead of 12% profit, then the profit would be 105 more. There is no problem. 7% of more profit means 7% of cost price is the margin in between, because profit percentage is calculated on the cost price. So 7% of cost price is equal to 105. So 1% is equal to 15 rupees. 100% of cost price is equal to 1500 rupees. The correct answer is option C. Is this okay, guys? Let's move to the next one. Raman mixed 24 kg of butter at rupees 150 per kg and 36 kg butter at the rate of 125 per kg. At what price should he sell the mixture to make a profit of 40% in the transaction? So this is a mixture allocation question. So we have solved a similar question during the mixture allocation also. So let's reach to the cost price first. So rupees 150 per kg is one price, 125 is 1 kg. This is the cost price, and he sold 24 kg of this, 36 kg of this. So let's try to reach to this figure first. X is the cost price, and then on that cost price we'll calculate the selling price by multiplying it with 1.4. So this becomes what? So 150 minus x, 36, x minus 125, 24. That's how we'll calculate 3 is to 2. That makes my total to, just a minute, just a minute. That takes my total to 300 minus 2x is equal to 3x minus 375. So That makes 675 divided by 5 is equal to x. X will be equal to 1, 3, and 5. X is equal to 135. Now you need to have 40% profit. So for 40% profit, I will multiply it with 1.4. 1.4 will be how much? 13.5. 13.5 का मतलब हो गया 2754. So add 54 to this 189 is the correct answer. Option C. So this will be 189. I hope it's okay, guys. So let's move to the next one. Question number 15. Just a minute, guys. Question number 15. Okay. So this says Vijay bought 160 shirts at the rate of 25 per shirt. Okay. 160 shirts at the rate of 225 per shirt. The transport expenditure was 1400. He now paid an octroi of at the rate of 1.5 per shirt, so plus 1.75 into the number of shirts. Number of shirts are 160. Okay. And the labor charges were 320. Okay. What should be the selling price of one shirt if he wants 20% profit? So he should actually divide it, multiply it with 1.2 to have profit on overall, and then divided by the number of shirts. Okay. That will give me the selling price of each shirt. Now to calculate with ease, what I will do, I will add 160, sorry, I will add 1.75 and 225. That makes my total to 226.75 into 160. Okay, plus I will add these two figures, that will become 171720. Correct. So when I will do that, what will I be able to reach? And what I can do is that I will have to multiply it with 1.2. So I will keep 1.2 over here. That will lead me to the selling price of each. So this gets divided. So this makes my calculation easy. 226.75 plus 1720 by 160. Right. So this will give me how much? So this will give me 172 divided by 16 will give me 10.75. So I am erasing this to make some space. Correct. So this will be 226.75 plus 10.75, which will add and become 337.5, and 337.5. The number of shirts were 160 only, no? Just a minute, guys. Yeah. 225 per shirt, an octroi of 226.75, that's correct. Transport expenditure was 1400 plus labor charges 320, that's also correct. Divided by, so I did an error over here. This is wrong. This is 236.75. So I need to multiply it with 1.2 to reach to my final answer. Okay, guys. 236.75 into 1.2. This will lead to 284.1. So the correct answer is none of these. Option E is the correct answer. Is this okay, guys? It can be approximately equal to 85, but it's 284.1. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Question number 16. Oranges are bought at 11 for a rupee. So that means one orange is bought at the rate of 1 for 11. An equal number at 9 for a rupee, 1 by 9. And if these are sold at the price of 1 by 10, so the average price is equal to this average cost price, and selling price is 1 by 10. So what's the, so again I will do the same thing, selling price by cost price. So this is my average price. This will become 11 nines and 9s are 19, 20. 20 by 99 into 2. So that's my average cost price, 10 by 99. And this is my average selling price. So this will become 1 by 10 into 10 into 99. 99 by 100 is good enough to reflect the loss percentage, that is 1% loss is there. I hope this is okay, guys. Correct. So I calculated the average cost price and my selling price is given for 10 for a rupee. So I did selling price by cost price as I do in every question. And that led me to 0.99, that means 1% loss. Okay. So let's move to question number 17. A shopkeeper expects a gain of 22.5% of the cost price. If in a week his sale was 392, what was his profit? So there's no problem. SP by CP equal to 1.225. Replace SP with 392. The cost price. Okay. So if in this sale was 392, so now I will have to calculate the cost price. That's the only issue in this question. 392 divided by 1.225, which will lead me to cost price. Cost price is 320. So profit is nothing but the subtraction of the selling price and cost price, which is 72. 392 minus 320. Okay. The cost price of 20 articles is the same as the selling price of X articles. Okay. So let's take this cost price of each article as CP. So CP into 20 is equal to selling price of each article is SP. Number of articles are X. So what I will do, SP by CP will be equal to 20 by X. And it is written that the profit percentage is 25%. So I will make it equal to 1.25. So 20 divided by 1.25 is equal to X. 20 by 5 by 4 is equal to X. So that makes it X is equal to 16. So the value of X is 16. Is this okay? Right, guys? So Sam purchased 20 dozens of toys at the rate of 375 per dozen. Okay, 375 per dozen. If he sold one of them at the rate of 33, if he sold one of them at the rate of 33, okay. If he sold each one of them at the rate of rupees 33, okay. So 20 dozens. So his cost price is how much? 375 by 20. 375 by 20 will be equal to how much? So divided by 5, each one of them, or divided by 2, that will be 18.75. And he sold each one of them at the rate of rupees 33. So 33, 20 dozens for rupees 375, right? So the cost of each dozen is equal to 33. I hope I'm reading it correct. So 33 divided by 18.75, but I am afraid that none of these answers are correct, or either there is a printing mistake. 33 divided by 18.75 will give me 1.76. Correct. Yes. So, and obviously, so the correct answer is 75%. There's some printing mistake in the options. Don't worry, guys. Question number 20. On selling 17 balls at rupees 720, 17 balls at rupees 720. There is a loss equal to the cost price of 5 balls. Okay. Loss is equal to 5 CP and total CP is equal to 17 CP. Total SP is equal to 720. Correct. Okay. So total CP minus loss is equal to total SP. So 12 CP should be equal to 720. So CP is equal to 60. Option D is the correct answer. I hope it's okay, guys. Total CP is already written. Loss is written. Total cost price is 17 CP because I'm selling 17 balls. So I must have purchased 17 balls also. So since it's a loss, so cost price minus loss is equal to the selling price. So CP is equal to 60 rupees. Okay. Next one, question number 21. A trader mixes 26 kg of rice at rupees 20 per kg and 30 kg of rice at this. On sells the mixture at 30 rupees kg. Find this profit percentage. So this is again the same question which needs mixture allegation. That will be better with mixture allegation. 20 rupees per kg, 36 rupees per kg. And this is 26 kg. This is 30 kg. So I will solve it over here itself. 13 and make it 15. This is the cost price. Okay. So 36 minus x, 13, x minus 20, 15. Okay. So 36 into 15 plus 20 into 13 equal to 28x. So I will solve it out. 36 into 15 will be equal to how much? 540. 540 plus 260 is equal to 28x. So that will make it equal to 800 by 28 is equal to x. 14, 400, 200, 7. That's perfectly okay. 200 by 7 is the cost price. Okay. Now, okay. And he sells a mixture at 30 rupees per kg. So I will do 30, that is selling price, divided by my average weighted average cost price. This is 200 by 7. So this will make it equal to 210 by 200. 21 by 20, which means what? 1.05. 1.05 means 5% profit. Okay, guys. In a certain store, the profit is 320% of the cost price. Okay. The profit is 320% of the cost price. If the cost increases by 25%, the selling price remains constant. Find the profit percentage. Find what percentage of the selling price is the profit. No profit. So the cost price, let's assume to be 100. So the profit percent is 320% of the cost price. So profit is equal to 320. Selling price is equal to 420. Cost price increases by 25%. The new cost price is 125. Selling price remains same, 420. So that means profit gets reduced. Profit is reduced by 300 minus 5 to 95. So what percentage of the selling price is the profit? So 295 divided by 420 will give me the answer. Correct? I believe the answer will be 70%. Going by the options, the answer is 70.23%, which is option B. That's the correct answer. Question number 23. A shopkeeper cheats to an extent of, that's what I was referring to. One is cheating extent and the other is profit. The earlier question that we did, the profit was mentioned. Now here, cheating is of 10%, that means I told or I assumed what I am pretending is that I'm selling 1,000 grams of rice, but I'm actually selling only 900 grams. So this is the cheating or to the extent of 10%. So by using false weight, his total gain, this is his real cost price. If each gram costs rupee 1, that means the total money involved in the transaction is equal to 900 rupees. What he's getting in return is the person's perception of the cost price, that is 1,000 rupees. So this is my actual selling price. So my gain is nothing but SP by CP, 1,000 by 900, right? 1,000 by 900. Okay. Sorry, guys. So I took it in the other way. So this is not the case. So I took it only in the one case that this is getting that the cheating is happening only in the one thing. Right? And a similar question happened in the last sheet also, and there is a problem. The problem is that people say that this is a cheating extent, but what they do actually is that they consider it to be the profit extent, any which is. So I'm not sure whether the answers will meet or not, but still I will solve it. So let's say, so now he's while selling as well as in buying. So now assume that he is buying 1,000 grams of rice where each gram costs rupee 1. So I assume that he is buying 1,000 grams of rice, correct? And each gram costs rupee 1, but by mistake or but by cheating, he took 1,100 grams from him. Is this okay? So he took 1,100 grams from him. So this is while buying 10% of cheating, correct? Now leave this case. Now while selling, when he sells 1,000 grams of rice, he cheats his customer and he gives him only 900 grams of rice. So now since he has got 1,100 rupees and he has invested 1,000 rupees and he has got 1,100 equivalent of rice with him. So on 1,000 rupees he gives this. Now since he has got 1,100 grams, so on selling 1,100, how much that he will be able to make it from the revenue? So the answer will be 1,000. I hope you're understanding, because he has got 1,100 grams of rice. So while he sells 1,000 grams, he gets only 900 grams. So if he sells in the same ratio 1,100 grams of rice, so how much money that he will make? His investment is all obviously clear that he has invested 1,000 rupees in this entire deal, right? So this will be equal to 1,000 into 1,100 divided by 900. So this will be 22.22%. Sorry, this will be 2222. This will be 22. I'm sorry, I'm doing mistake in the calculation. So let me do it in a fair way. Okay. So this will be how much, guys? 2 by 9. 1 by 9 is 11.11. 2 by 9 is equals to, I hope I'm correct, right? Other than this will be 1222. 2.22. Okay, right. And now my final revenue is this, and my investment was this. So this is my eventual sales. This is my eventual investment. So I will do 122.22 divided by 1,000, which will give me how much? 1.22. 1.2222. That reflects the profit percentage is 22.2%. Yes, guys. I hope it's okay. Next one. By selling 45 lemons for rupees 40, a man loses rupees 20. So 45 lemons. So my selling price is 40 upon 45 divided by 0.8. That the loss is equal to the cost price. By how many should he sell for rupees 24 to gain 20%? So I'm not sure about how many that he sell for rupees 24. But what I can do is that I can increase this by 20% to reach to the selling price of one lemon. So this will give me selling price of one lemon. Okay. So 5 8s are 5 9s are So 120 will give me 9 3s are 9 4s are, okay, 4 2 5 2 5. So this is nothing 25 into 2. So it's 1 into 3 into 5 into 5. This is the selling price of one lemon. So how many that I will get for 24? So this how I will get for the rupees 24. I hope I have not done any calculation. That's the only issue that I can see. 20% profit is there, everything is there. Just a minute, 40 by 45. So this will give me 40 divided by 45 divided by 0.8, 0.111. Okay, so 24 into there's a calculation mistake. I have done the calculation mistake over here. I'm extremely sorry. The method is correct. So this, by increasing it by 20%, what I will do is this. I will make it equal to 40. Let's write down all 40 by 45 into 1.8. This is the cost price of single one. To increase, gain 20%, I will multiply 1.2 and divide this whole by 24 to find the how many that you will get. This will give me the final answer. So 4 2s are 4 3s are, these are, okay, 5 4s are 5 9s are. So this will be equal to 24 into 9 divided by 4 divided by 12. This will be equal to 18. So how many should we sell for rupees 24 to gain 20%? The answer is rupees 18. Okay. Next one, guys. So let's move to next one. Question number 25. Due to reduction of 25% in the price of oranges, the customer can purchase 4 more oranges. Okay. So let's say the original cost price was CP. So reduction in CP, so 0.25. So earlier he was buying X oranges. Now with 0.75 CP, he will be able to buy 4 more oranges for rupees 16. Or earlier also he was paying rupees 16. Still he is paying rupees 16. So we'll make them this equal to this. So this will be equal to 0.25 CP. Correct. CP gets cancelled. Sorry. CP gets cancelled. So this will become 1x and this will become 0.25x is equal to 3. X is equal to 12. So how many oranges that he will be able to buy more? 12. What is the original price? So CP into 12 is equal to 16. So CP of each is equal to 12 upon 16, which is equal to 4 by 3, 1.33. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. A man buys oranges at rupees 5 a dozen and an equal number at rupees 4 a dozen. So the average cost price becomes equal to 4.5 a dozen. And he sells them at the rate of 5.5 a dozen. So on each dozen he earns rupees 1. So he makes a profit of rupees 50. So how many dozens? X is equal to 50, which is equal to 50, the 50 dozen that he sells to get a profit of total rupees 50. I hope it's okay. So a producer of tea blends 2 varieties of tea from 2 tea gardens, costing rupees 18 per kg and rupees 20 per kg in the ratio 5:3. So it's still the same question of allegation: 18 rupees, 20 rupees, 5:3. This is the average. So right, we'll solve it. 20 minus x is 5, x minus 18, 3, e minus 3x is equal to 5x minus 90, 150 by 8 is equal to X, right? And now this is the cost price on after mixing. Selling price is 21, so we'll do 21 selling price by cost price 150 by 8, which will become 21 into 8 by 150, right? T7 right, that will become 56 by 50, 28 by 25. So 28 by 25 will give me 1.12, which reflects the profit percentage is 12. I hope it's okay, guys. So let's do the last question now. Question number 28. A sells an article to B at 15% profit. Okay. B sells it to C at 10% loss. So let's say A bought the article for piece X. That means A's cost price and A's selling price and B's cost price will be 0.85x. B sells it to C, so B's selling price and C's cost price will be equal to 0.85 into 0.7x. If C pays rupees 517.5, then how much for A purchased for? So we need to divide and reach to the answer. So X is equal to how much? 517.5 divided by 0.8 divided by 0.7, which is equal to 924. No, I did calculation mistake. So 517.5 divided by 0.85 divided by 0.7 will give me 860. Okay, this will be 869. Oh, I did this mistake. Sorry, this will be 1.15x. This will be 1.15. So x is finally equal to 517.5 divided by, and this is 10% loss. So I did a lot of writing mistakes. Divided by 0.9, since it's a 10% loss and 15% profit, divided by 1.15 is equal to 500. So A purchased that rupees 500. The correct answer. Okay. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you.